Так, еще, кстати, вот таких сценок, то есть я, насколько знаю, то тоже нам это добавляет пару ресурсы к этой к войне с жнецами. Так, элеватор. Так, он же у нас посольствовал был, да? Насколько я помню, этот Волус-то. Так, Волус, здравствуй.
I think I've recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort? I am certain this obelisk would help.
Пожалуйста. Так, ну вот так вот именно ходить по ней, именно что надо. То есть от этого тоже как бы всякие там приколюхи получаем. И они нам в целом могут пригодиться. Собственно говоря, да, вот в концовке.
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Is the immigration situation any better?
It's worse. The more destruction the Reapers sow, the more ships come looking for salvation. The strain on our resources is overwhelming.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
What's the Citadel's pulse regarding the war?
I think all the reports are starting to sink in. You can only live in denial so long.
You either wake up or die. Either way.
Yeah. You know, one good thing about people having their heads up their asses is the quiet. No, there's no more quiet. Everybody's openly suspicious of everybody else, and they're not timid about yelling about it.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet grey market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You were hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
И чё? А, в посольствах, нифига себе. То есть это, по идее, не в этом даже регионе. Ну, в смысле, не в этом регионе цитадели. Ну ладно, найдем. Ну, попробуем найти, по крайней мере. Не знаю, конечно, что там из этого выйдет. Так, Удина, ты где?
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
You're a Citadel Counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
That sounds like you won't succeed. I helped you into this office because I thought you'd be effective.
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valern is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans, and there's a need there.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Так, а вот тут у тебя точно ничего нет. Так, по-моему, это небо искусственное какое-то, да? Конечно, ваш кэп, но как-то оно, по-моему, очень слишком искусственное. Так, ладно, давайте мы тогда сейчас тут все еще... Ну, у нас, по идее, вот две дозоны осталось, одна из которых довольно большая, а вторая это больница Гуэрта. Давайте-ка мы их сейчас вот, в общем-то, посмотрим. И, наверное, на этом закончим, собственно говоря, да, пойдем до Нормандии. А, еще вот бар есть у нас, да. Но там нас там Насария сидит со своей этой DLC-шкой, которую я выполнять на самом деле не хочу. Пока что. Вот под конец мы ее, конечно же, выполним. Но пока я просто не хочу. Так, Арию ее бы сейчас найти где-нибудь. Так, цитадель. Улучшенная электросеть. Техника чистилищная цитадель. Нужно улучшить электросеть. Электросетей передайте их персоналу. Окей. Запомним. Я надеюсь. Так, Ария. Окей. Ясно. Да, потанцевать можно еще. Так, а здесь из наших есть кто-нибудь?
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You don't think I like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, loco.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably.
But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them?
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
Let's not overdo it.
Well, you could at least buy me around.
I had a feeling you were working up to that.
Yeah? And I have a feeling you're not going to buy me one.
Damn it, morale isn't here. The troops need something to bring back the fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the First Regiment?
Турецкий офицер хочет раздобыть знамя первого полка, чтобы вдохновить своих бойцов. Найдите знамя на Кастеллусе в Апийском кресте и доставьте офицер в чистилище. Цитадель, понятно. Мне про вот эти вот чертежи бы запомнить. Так-то. По-хорошему, что их нужно это найти. Вы меня тут еще заданиями грузите. Вот вы какие-то, а. Не, конечно, мы все это выполним, я, конечно, понимаю, но... Тут вот реально тут очень много заданий, вот именно вот таких вот, то есть те, которые как бы, ну, не как диалоги именно обставлены. И это, блин, очень круто. Я, конечно, на это жалуюсь, но это, блин, круто. Это реально очень круто. О, Тейн, здорово. Как ты тут?
When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Kepral syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back in the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Welcome to Certa. Thank you for shopping.
Так, кстати, как видите, туда за квесты довольно так прилично платят. То есть там 20 тысяч первый квест у нас стоил этих кредитов. Здесь на квестах тут так это не слабо можно деньги-то поднимать. Так, биотические интерфейсы. Что это такое? Азари на цитадели ищет улучшенные биотические интерфейсы. Найдите их чертежи и принесите Азари в больницу Гуэрта. Ну вот видите, да, мы вот сейчас только вот второй раз на цитадели. У нас уже вон сколько этих всех заданий. То есть их здесь все с каждым разом все больше будет. Поэтому тут, блин, вот на цитадель тут явно очень... Прям после каждой миссии, наверное, мотать буду. Все у них узнавать, как тут у них дела идут. И, собственно говоря, за каждый вот этот вот квест, ну, конечно, прям не буквально за каждый, но за многие, короче, мы получаем эти очки к этим жнецам. Ученые ищут пропавшие прототипы систем биотического усилителя. Найдите компоненты этих прототипов в пределе Исмар и передайте их ученому на цитадели. Вот тоже, видишь? То есть их тут прям вот тут вот, их вот прям вот тут очень много.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Ну как ты тут?
I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. But where do we stand, Shepard? Did we cut all ties?
A lot of time has passed, Ash. Maybe we should consider this a fresh start for both of us.
So, that's it?
Let's just see what happens, okay?
I'm a big girl. Wasn't sure what I was expecting, really.
Just focus on getting better.
Believe me, this is the last place I want to be.
I better see you up and around next time.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
I have my moments, believe me.
You know, I'm glad to hear it.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I mean, I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, LC. I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're both professionals. We have more important things to worry about.
You're right. I'm just restless laying here doing nothing.
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard.
Так, что у нас там по этой, по шкале? Вот я не знаю реально, за что вот эти вот очки репутации именно дают тут тоже. То есть я понимаю, да, что мне дают вот эти вот очки героя, они мне добавляют эту вот шкалу героя. Это логично. Но вот на что влияет вот эта репутация, я, если честно, как-то не понял, как бы до сих пор. Так, ну и давайте последний уровень сейчас мы цитадели обшарим. Он, конечно, довольно, зараза, большой, но пофигу. Так, а Вина тут у нас опять. Наверное, мы с ней как-то говорить не будем, она...
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks? Who was that?
The first human specter.
Over. Welcome to Elcos Combine Arsenal
Так, броня Цербера. Ну, такой себе все. Во! Вот эту нам броню надо. Вот она, блин, прям вообще очень крутая. То есть, видите, да, она... Это, да, та самая броня, которая у нас была в этом, в оригинальном... Ну, в смысле, не в оригинальном, а во втором Mass Effect'е. В оригинальном втором Mass Effect'е, да, я так хотел сказать именно. Это было бы очень круто. Собственно говоря, и из-за этого, блин, она круто там смотрелась, она, наверное, будет круто здесь смотреться. Но для нее надо 47 тысяч. Или там где-то там под 50, короче. Так, тут у нас Лиара. Давайте с ним, что ли, тоже полялякаем.
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
ESO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavan. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Ладно. Так, а Барлавон этот он где вообще? Что-то я помню, он у нас был в первой части, да? Вот, а тут я даже... О, здорово.
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's got to be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Ну, вот тоже тут вот она даже, да, продается. Но она какая-то вот именно невзрачная, что называется. То есть, да, я, конечно, понимаю, что та вот эта броня, которая я с этим там, с драконом, она, конечно, тоже, возможно, какая-то, ну, не подходит она, короче, да, для Mass Effect'а, но она как-то более такая красивая. И мне вообще в целом по цветам нравится.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news. The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen. Once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
Ah, she's earned a little shore leave.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Ну, вот это тоже классная. Можем будет ее тоже в будущем забрать. Ну, это в будущем уже, конечно же. Там у нас это, она стоит там дофига. Как бы, поэтому не сейчас.
Look, he's not gonna leave. The sooner you refund him, the sooner you go home.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get this over with. Here, I sent you a full...
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Really?
Yes.
Remember, all parts welcome to Cyprogene Armory.
Так, вот это тоже прикольно, можно прикупить. Нам главное, чтобы у нас пока урон был хороший. Очень даже хороший для безумия. Потому что... Конечно, защита наша, она тоже хороша, но она не так хороша, как наш урон. И как бы у меня такая логика всегда была в Mass Effect, и в целом она... Учитывая, да, собственно говоря, что я постоянно его на безумии прохожу, это как бы она, ну, дает о себе знать, как понимаете. Так, стабилизаторы нагрева. Соларианцу на цитадели нужны новые стабилизаторы нагрева. Найдите их и отдайте соларианцу вообще не президиума. Окей. Когда-нибудь, может быть. Так, тут у нас... Так, погоди, а где я этот-то выполню вам квест, который Хонор-дипломат? Это же посольство, да? А, не, непонятно так. Нет, это община. Посольство. Посольство президиум у нас здесь, скорее всего. Ладно, давайте мы сейчас тогда пойдем выполним этот квест. Так, посольство.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predict...
Ну, здесь, да, конечно, цены те еще.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. Suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Так, что теперь? Это в смысле? Погодите-ка. Нет, в смысле, чё-то я как-то не понял слегка. Не, хотя, конечно, есть идейка одна. Но она такая, очень даже так себе. Так, опять в элеватор. One moment. Так, что, давайте сейчас пойдем к этому, к Барли Вону. Он там у нас, скорее всего, стоит.
Commander Shepard, it's been some time. Barlavon, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Опять еще одно задание, да, такое видите? То есть их тут, блин, довольно дофига. У меня вот их, не знаю, вот сейчас, вот, учитывая, да, то, что вот этот второй прилет на цитадель, только вот вы посмотрите их, да, у меня сколько сейчас. Это, конечно, да, я понимаю, что это все с DLC-шками считая, но из них как бы DLC-шка только 3, по сути. То есть их тут так, это довольно так много. Так, не, я что-то я опять не понимаю. Куда мне идти? Вот по вот этому вот квесту по Хонору дипломату. Что-то, блин, вообще непонятно. Или я, может, что-то прослушал. Как-то. Так случайно. Или, может, там надо было локацию перезагрузить. Непосредственно в посольстве. Непосредственно в посольстве это где? Может вот это вот в пятерке, а? Там, где тут у нас офисный комплекс. Да, что ли, туда сейчас пойдем посмотрим. Ну, скорее всего, да. Это там, как мне кажется. Так, вот только мне интересно, меня туда сейчас пропустят или нет? А, вот.
Wow, I have some
Balloon's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about O'Loon. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check O'Loon's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Так, опять он, ну что ли? Да. Так, ладно, давай тогда сейчас туда опять пойдем в этот к спектрам. Посмотрим, что там у нас есть. Может, конечно, что-то появилось новое. Это там по переписке его, всему такому. Не, нифига. Так, ну не, здесь у нас точно нет ничего. Так, здесь у нас тоже нет ничего. Так, погоди, вот сейчас, если я вот сюда вот перейду. Так, ничего, окей. Вот где их найти здесь, а?
Yes, his squad did. I fully understand the situation. Of course, I read through the names of the dead every day, but please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces. Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Panama. It appears that Turian forces may lose their planet.
Может, конечно, мне сейчас вот нужно уже туда идти, в этот, Куда мне нужно идти-то? В общину президиума. Просто я помню, что там вот точно что-то было. Вот там, куда вот я сейчас бегал. Вот там вот точно что-то было. Тут точно был какой-то квест. Вот в этой, короче, вот в этой части цитадели, в этой части президиума. Но вот я его что-то не помню как-то вообще. Может, я не знаю, тут еще может побегать где-нибудь. Поискать такое что-нибудь. Так, нет, вообще не президиума. Вообще не президиума, это значит, нам нужно вот здесь вот искать. То есть я лично так это понимаю. Но вот где это все здесь, я вот не понимаю. Вот есть терминал, да? Офис посольства. Офис советника землян, капитан Бейли. Так, ладно, давайте тогда здесь еще раз посмотрим. Просто может он вот здесь вот куда-нибудь мне загрузился. Нет. Нифига. Не знаю. Не знаю, короче, вот реально хоть убейте. Короче, ладно, я думаю, на этом с вами завершим. С вами был я, Артем. Подписывайтесь, ставьте большой палец вверх, вступайте в группу ВКонтакте, рассказывайте о канале друзьям. Также добавляйте видео в избранное, подписывайтесь на Мармелада. Ссылки на все это дело есть у нас в описании к этому видео. И всем за все это, ребят, как всегда, большое спасибо. И всем, наверное, ребят, до свидания. Всем на этом пока.